going to start with 2 pounds of turkey here. This is ground turkey. You can use any type of ground turkey you like. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of salt here. This is a half. We're going to do 4 of these. Okay. Okay, then we're going to add everything else here. Grab my flexible spatula here. Maybe that will actually help. Okay, we're going to add the other stuff here. I can find it. Okay, I have this. So here I have a combination of 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. We have 1 tablespoon of onion flakes. We have a half teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic and onion powder, and that's it. So this is all going to go in here. Okay. In here I have half a cup or 3/4 of a cup of crackers. These are buttery crackers. This recipe called for oatmeal, but I didn't have any. And I tried looking for some. I didn't have any. So we're going to improvise with 3/4 of a cup of crackers soaked in half a cup of milk for 15 minutes. Okay. Then I'm going to add half a cup of fresh breadcrumbs. Two eggs. And then for this I have half a green bell pepper and 1 small onion chopped. I'm going to slowly add this in here, and then we're going to mix everything up. Okay, there we go. Alright, now before we assemble this and put this in the pan, and bring this to the side, we're going to start on the sauce here. which is, of course, the following. We have 1 tablespoon of ketchup. I think it's like a 1/4 cup of ketchup. And add okay. Then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of mustard. Okay, a teaspoon of mustard. Okay. And let me rinse this off really quick here. 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. This is 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. This is 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. First thing, we're going to mix this. Make sure you can see that. Animals. Okay, good. I can see that. Okay, I'm gonna put this off to the side. And now we're gonna bring this back over here and we're gonna start mixing it with our hands. very slowly and generously. You want to make sure that everything gets well incorporated. This is ground turkey, so you gotta make sure we don't overmix this. The crackers and the bread are gonna keep this moist because turkey does have a tendency to be dry. By the way, this recipe is a YouTube recipe. You can find it at Test Cook For You. I will leave a link to that video recipe in the description. And by the way, everybody, hope everybody is doing well on this Saturday. Welcome to Lenin's Kitchen. In this channel, you will find recipes, kitchen-related content, and more. I am doing my annual Thankful food stream, and yes, it is late, okay? I apologize for that. I know it is extremely late doing this, but you know what? Go figures, right? Better late than ever, okay? I was about to not do this, but I said, well, why not? I already have everything there. And plus, I'm actually home alone, so I can actually do this. But hopefully you guys enjoy this content. Subscribe and do all that fun stuff. You know, tap the bell, select the word all. Share with your friends, family, loved ones, and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Lenin's Kitchen. Okay, so once this is incorporated, okay, as you can see, as best as we can get it, okay, this is good as it's gonna get. Make sure this foil pan is lined with foil. By the way, I managed to make a mess on this one. Alrighty. I'm gonna pour this onto the pan. Put everything on it. And we're gonna form it into a loaf. Okay. Okay, there we go. Make sure that this is all formed into a loaf nicely. Okay. And now we're going to spoon half of that sauce on top of the turkey loaf. Okay. All right, now we're going to spoon half of the sauce onto the turkey loaf itself here. So we're just going to, I'm actually going to grab another spoon because I don't want to contaminate this one. Okay, there we go. There we we go. That's half the sauce. I'm going to grab another spoon so I don't ruin this one here. And we're just going to gently spoon this all around. This is our spreading spoon, so you want to put stuff that touches either meat or poultry on and back into what you're using. Okay, this is going to go in the oven at 375 for 30 minutes. In the meantime, we are going to work on something else. Actually, it's going to go in there for... Okay. It can go in there for an hour. All right. Next thing we're going to work on is the green bean casserole here. Make sure I have the right cans. Yes, I do. Okay. We're going to use two 14.5 ounce cans of green beans, cut green beans, drained. We're going to use one 10.5 ounce can of condensed cream mushroom soup. We're going to use a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper and 3/4 of a cup of milk and 2/3 a cup of French onion topping. We're going to spray the pan. Actually, I'm just going to lightly oil the pan here. No reason to get up. Spray. And we're going to set this off to the side. This is a 1.5 quart Pyrex dish that we're going to use. I'm going to bring it over here. Put this in the fridge for now. Okay, now I'm going to grab a medium to large bowl here. And I'm going to grab a little strainer here. And we're going to open, these are all tabs, so doesn't really matter. Okay. We're going to open 2 cans of green beans. There's 1, Then here's another one. I'm going to get rid of as much moisture as possible. Okay. Okay, meanwhile, we're going to work on the sauce. This is going to be set off to the side here. Okay, so in here we're going to do 3/4 of a cup of milk. And we're going to do it in this little bowl here. I'm going to add, first of all, the 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. Well, actually not, because now I got to open it with the can opener because the thing open it with a can opener. This is a pop tab. Something if the pop tab doesn't work. Okay. This is 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. I'm going to get some of this stuff out here. And 3/4 of a cup of milk. Make sure I have enough milk. To do this, where is my sure we are at the correct measurement. Yeah, that's good enough. That'll work. Okay. And 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. 1/4 teaspoon. Actually, I'm going to use try and get through this. Okay. I'm gonna do 1/4, but I'm going to eyeball this. There we go. Probably a little more, but it's all right. That'll do. And then we're going to give this a good mix. This away and start mixing this. We're going to check the meatloaf at the 30-minute mark. Okay, this is done. Set this off to the side here. And now I'm going to start on the green beans. We have the green beans here. We're going to start by adding the mixture. Along with 2/3 cup of that French onion soup mix. Okay. I'm going to add 2/3 cup of this French onion soup. Fried onions. I'm going to do 1 and 2. I don't have enough for. Okay. We're going to give this a mix. And this is all going to go into that prepared baking dish. Okay, mix this up very well. This is actually going to go into the fridge until I'm ready to use it. Oh, shoot, you know what? I forgot one thing. Okay. I was supposed to cover the turkey loaf with foil. It's alright. Nothing bad will happen to it. Okay. So then, this is going to go into this prepared baking dish. Along with 3/4 and a cup of that French fried onions. Okay, I'll read y'all's comments in just a second, you guys. People are responding. Let's say it. I'm going to start to sprinkle some of this stuff on there. Okay, and then we're going to do one more. I'm just going to do the rest of this. I didn't read that container at all. Okay. Alright, we're going to generously sprinkle. And this over here. Okay. There we go. And this is going to actually be covered with some plastic wrap. We are all done here. Except for this is a spoon that I used to It's going to be covered with plastic wrap. Oh, yeah, a couple of pieces here that fell. Doing 43 minutes, so we're almost good to go here. I'm going to cover this with plastic wrap until I really need it. Okay. This is gonna go here. Let me read y'all's comments really quick. Before I continue. We have one viewer and one thumbs up here. Let me look at the live chat.
It is 12 o'clock.
No, Matt is not ASMR. Matt is here. I am doing very well. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. Alrighty. So now we're going to do something else here, but give me just 1 minute. Because I'm going to check on the potatoes. That are actually thawing out very well. So let me show you guys what I'm doing here, okay? So these are mashed potatoes, okay? These mashed potatoes were in the oven, or were made a while back. I froze them, and then I put them on the stove on the lowest heat setting, medium low, and as you can see, they're coming back to life the way they're supposed to come. Once these are done, I'm going to turn it on to the lowest setting to keep them warm. But these are looking pretty good. Okay, so this is doing very well. The way they're supposed to be. So I'm gonna close this up here. And now we're going to concentrate on the stuffing here, of all things. Okay, let me go ahead and tell you what else we're going to do before I actually move on to this. We're going to be using some yeast dinner rolls today. Okay, these are actually from the freezer. I pulled these out because I just needed some of them to thaw. We are going to put them on a small baking sheet here. So once that happens, we'll do that. But let's go ahead and read the instructions here. This gives you guys kind of an idea of what we're going to be doing. It says to remove desired. Remove desired number of rolls. You guys have to excuse me. Remove the desired number of rolls from the bag. In the bag, and then it says topping of choice, we're going to use, we are going to use butter. Okay, hold on. Let me see how much time we have on the meat here. We're at 36 minutes. Okay. All right, guys. Okay, it says preheat oven to 350, which we are going to put these in the same time as the bag, as the green bean casserole. Choose a desired number of rolls from bag. And you brush the tops with melted butter. With melted butter or topping of your choice. Then it says to place frozen rolls on baking sheet middle rack oven. And then bake in preheated oven for 5 to 10 minutes. Or until perfect cold. Okay, so we're actually going to go back into my freezer here for a little bit. Okay, now we're going to talk about the stuffing over here. This is the next thing that we're going to do. I think we're going to actually stop there. We're at 33. So let me go ahead and bring out the I'm going to bring out the thing really quick. Look at that, 31. We're at 32. We're gonna bring the sauce out. Here. It's in the microwave. That's good. Excuse me, guys. Right here. Okay, here we go. Hey. Here's our sauce. Then I'm going to bring back the rolls here. Gonna give this like another minute. This is done actually. It's done. Okay. All right. So that's done. Okay. Here is the turkey loaf, and as you can see, it's actually almost cooked, but it's not totally cooked yet. So now I'm going to actually put the sauce on top here. This is the rest of it. And this is actually going to cook, continue it uncovered. And actually, this is partially cooked, so I'm actually going to use the same spoon. I thought I didn't, but I am going to use the same spoon. We're going to carefully spread this out. Here. This is going to go back into the oven for 30 more minutes. And then we'll check internal temps here. It must read at a temp of 165. Remember, poultry must never be undercooked. There is no such thing as undercooked poultry. Okay? Go ahead and do that. I'm going to bring this back into the oven for another half hour. Okay. Okay. All right. And then we're going to focus on the stuffing portion. So let's go ahead and read this really quick. Add the instructions to it. Okay. So for the stove top, this is 1 and 3, I think it says. 1.5. cups of water. Three-quarters cup. Now a half stick of butter or margarine. And then it says, and bring to a boil. Okay, it says yada yada yada. Completely stir in. Stir in seasoning of stuffing mix, or a stuffing mix pouch. And it says remove from heat. And it says remove from heat. Remove from stove and let sit for 5 minutes. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a medium saucepan, which I have here. Okay, and we're gonna add 1.5 cups of water. Bear with me. Make sure that's the correct measurement. Yes, we're good. Okay. 1.5 cups of water. Okay, I'm just gonna actually go back because this is water. Alrighty, and then we're gonna add 1 stick, I can find it, of butter. Okay. I'm going to take this to the stove here. Put this over here in the back. And we're going to bring this to a boil. Okay. Now we're going to focus on the cranberry sauce, which is in the very back here. So this is cranberry sauce here. This is the Great Value cranberry sauce. Okay, this is upside down because it has to be upside down. I'm going to go ahead and open this. Up here. I actually put it into my container. Okay, so we're gonna take this out and we're gonna put it into one of my nice little containers here. And we're gonna chop it up. Okay, this is almost done. Man, how compressed they make these things. Sheesh! Oh, it's coming up slowly but surely. There we go. All right. Okay. So now that this is all taken care of, we're going to cut this up with a knife. A little more. Bring this down. And we're going to cut this up with a knife here. This is going to go into my fridge here. I'm ready to use it. And then I'm going to melt some butter. Butter's going to be melted here fairly soon. So there we go. This is done. Okay. This is done, so this is going to go in the refrigerator. Okay, let me check y'all's chats here. Let me check on the potatoes. This is practically almost done. I'm actually going to bring y'all over here soon so you can see. These are done. Let's look on the gravy too. Perfect. These are done. These are great. Okay. So this is done. Potatoes are done. They come out nicely. I'm going to leave them on the lowest setting. Okay. Let's here, let me bring you over. Just a couple of minutes, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to bring y'all to the stove here, so be patient with me. Okay, I'm going to bring y'all over to the stove. Carefully, I'm going to bring y'all to the stove here. Traer para acá. Así, para que se... Okay, so now we're going to work on the stuffing. Here, the water is boiling, so now we're going to add the seasoning packet. Add like half of this first. I'm going to turn this down and let this come to a simmer. And then we're going to mix it up again. Spoon that I actually want out. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to let this come to a simmer. Okay, and then I'm going to add the remaining portion of this. Mix this back up and then remove this from the stove. Okay. Okay, this is done. I'm going to cover this and let this cook for 5 minutes. Let's see. Okay, while that's done, do anything here. We are going to start on the gravy, and for that we're going to need the baby pan. So let me take this off here. I don't need this. Make it a little in here, and it's just simple. 1 cup of water, 1 gravy mix. Heat it to boiling. Whisk very well. And that's it. All I have to do are the green beans and the rolls, and it'll be good to go. Let's see, where did I put? Aquí está. Well, this is the gravy we're using today, which is this one. Actually gonna sit. I'm gonna put a timer on it because okay, where is my thing? Well, I always lose my magnifying glass. It's getting on my nerves. Okay, let me find my magnifying glass really quick here. Okay, so let me read you all the instructions for the gravy. Empty mix into a small saucepan. With stir 1 cup of water. 1 cup of cold water. You cook over medium. covered. Now water comes to boil. Boil. Stir frequently. It says reduce heat and simmer for 1 minute. Okay, so we're going to empty this into the pot here. Wonder if anybody's even here, but probably not. Let's package you fine. Okay, we got this. Alrighty, and then we're gonna add 1 cup of water, if I can find the measuring cup. I have it here. I thought I had the measuring cup somewhere. Oh! I'll be right back. It's over there at the table. Okay. 1 cup of water. Okay. I'm going to turn this on here to medium heat. I'm going to give this a whisk here. Whisking very slowly. Until it starts to come up to a boil. Oops, I gotta be really focused. Okay, I'm actually going to check the temperature of the turkey loaf as well. I'll let that sit for 15 minutes. And then that should be done. Okay, let me read comments here. Read here. See if anybody has commented. We have 1 person watching and we have 3 likes. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go back to live chat. All right. Yeah, the green beans, the cranberry sauce, I know, right? Alrighty. Yeah, that's a tricky one. This gravy's gonna cook up very fast. It's gonna start coming up to a boil any second now. So technically everything is done. Everything is done. Okay. The only thing that's not finished is the green bean casserole. I'm gonna check and see. Oh, cool. All right, good. Got 2 minutes. Okay. Okay. This is actually starting to come up to a boil, so I'm actually going to Okay, this gravy is coming to a boil. Okay, so we're going to turn this down. I'm going to turn it down now. Okay, and I'm actually going to cook this for 1 minute. That turkey is going to look fantastic. Anyways, I want to thank all of you guys for joining me tonight. I know it's very late, but for those in California, this benefits y'all, so thank you very much. Okay, so now I'm going to bring y'all back to the counter because we're going to take out the turkey. I'm going to turn this down here. This is done. Bring y'all back to the counter. The turkey loaf is officially done. I'll go ahead and take it out. With my gloves, with my mittens. turn this oven down to 350 degrees. I'm just going to put the green beans in. All right. Well, this is done. This produces a lot of juice. And we'll clean that up later. Okay. So here is the turkey loaf. Oh, nice color on it. I'm gonna look at the temperature here. Okay. This is going to go into the oven at 350 for 35 minutes. Okay. This is done. This is going to go in there. I'm actually going to put this in there. And I'm actually going to take the temperature of the no, here we go. Okay, back in there. It's going to go in there for 35 minutes. Okay. Accordingly. Let's take temperature of the turkey loaf. We're going to cover the loaf or the green bean casserole at 20 minutes. I am trying to locate my thermometer. Okay. All right, let's check the temperature of this. Make sure it is at 165. Okay, and it is going inside very smoothly. So now we're going to give this a reading here. And it is telling you this. Let's see. Oops. There you go. We're at 1. Okay, cool. Okay, let me try this again. Let's see. Put this right here so I can get a better reading of it. Oh my goodness, I can get a good reading. Yes, that means. Oh yeah, this is done. Let's stay here. Okay. This is done. Okay. I'm gonna let this rest. Oy. Alright, so this is fully cooked. I'm actually going to disinfect this too. I'm going to cover this with foil and let this rest for the remainder of the time. And we'll cut into it. This is the same, kind of a similar recipe that I made a while back. Finish off its cooking. This is all done. Okay, now we're gonna make some melted butter. It's gonna be in there for 15 minutes, but it's gonna sit there until I'm done. We're going to do some melted butter. I'll be right back. Okay, and this is just going to go in the microwave for about 45 seconds. seconds. All right. All right, that's just the butter. Nobody panic. All right. We have 2 people watching. We have 4 likes. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. Okay, that's all done. I'll let that sit and melt. All right. Everything here is done. We are done with everything other than the green bean casserole that needs the plastic, the aluminum foil. So then this can actually move over here. Okay, while I bring out another baking dish. I used my smallest, my medium one. The smallest one's in the key. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and get the rolls ready. As well. We're gonna also wait until everything else is done. Okay, we're at 24 minutes. Let me go ahead and get the roll situated and the green bean casserole situated. I'm actually going to pardon the noise, everybody. Pardon the noise. Okay. All right. So we're going to use a small baking sheet. We're going to put 6 on here. Okay. Then I'm going to grab my pastry brush. This is the butter. Yes, it is 1 a.m. So we are at 2 hours on the stream. Better than what I did last year, a couple of years ago. One thing I want to tell you guys that there were some changes to what I was going to make. As you can tell, this year I did not make the green bean casserole this year. Excuse me, I did not make the sweet potato casserole this year, and also the pie. I'm gonna have to do a separate video, just because the timing. It was getting really late, so the pumpkin pie will not happen this year, but it will be in a separate video. I just gotta find time to do it. And there goes close the burner covers. Alright. These things always happen in the kitchen. Sometimes you gotta be vaguely prepared. Oh, you know what? Actually, before anything, I don't know. Cover. We're gonna actually cover the casserole with aluminum foil. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Right about make sure all of this is cooked out of here. Oh man, this is a long minute, guys. Okay, alright. Okay, so here's a casserole, not completely done, but we are going to cover this with foil. Vediamo. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to we're going to focus on the rolls here. Okay. Now we can focus on the rolls here, okay? So these are these are, oh, These are Sister something. Sister. I'll have to read this later, but these are their frozen rolls, okay? Right here. These are yeast rolls. These are the ones that come in the freezer. You just put them in the oven and you bake them. We're gonna do 6 of these. They're actually gonna go on the side of the casserole. Okay, all right. There we go. And now we're gonna brush these with butter. Okay, and all we're gonna do is I'm just going to brush these with butter here. Very generously. Okay, we're going to go ahead and brush this there. Okay, and once we hit the 10-minute mark, these are going to go into the oven. I'm going to move the casserole down here. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is good to go. All right, and let that do its thing here. Let me read the chat here really quick. So, this is done. This is done. This is done. Everything's done. And just the rolls only take 10 minutes to cook, and then we'll be all set. Gotta let the thing set for like 10-15 minutes, but it's all right. Let's see who's here. We got 2 people and 4 likes. Thank you, everybody. Go back to live chat. Okay, we got 2 people watching, along with 4 likes. Okay, so that's done. Let me bring y'all the plate that we're going to serve all this in. So we're gonna serve it on. Yes, I did bump into my tripod. All right, we're gonna serve it on this. Okay. This is a big plate, You guys seen this on my video, all right? While that plate is sitting there, we're gonna actually switch these over because it has already been 15 minutes since this meatloaf has sat from the oven. We're gonna cut into it and leave it on it. Okay? This over here. Okay, this is done. Now we're going to cut into it with a serrated knife. I'm also going to get out my little meat clips. I can find it. You know what? Actually, I can cut this with the bench scraper. Watch this. Okay, we're going to do one. And carefully do two. This is a bench scraper, okay? This is what people use, and yes, this is washed. This is what people use for cutting doughs and stuff, but you can probably do it like this. I'm going to get you a little bit more uniform cut, and at the same time, you don't mess up your pan or your foil, okay? So we got pretty good thick pieces of turkey loaf. So I'm just cutting out some pieces here. I'm starting from the left side. Okay. I'm going to do this one here. Alright, and then we're going to do like two more. These are pretty, actually one more, honestly. And there we go. Okay, we have uniform pieces of turkey loaf. You know what? Because I am here, let's give it a try. Oh my gosh, it's hot. Good one. Look at this. You know what? You're gonna have to. This is another option that you can do Ay, eso está bueno. Eso sí está bueno. That is so good. Okay. Well, there we go. That's the turkey loaf, okay? That's already cut up with the bench scraper. Who would have thought of that? Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little thing there. Okay. Okay, we are at like 9 minutes, so we're gonna put these in. Okay, so there we go. All right, let's go ahead and start plating up our food. The casserole is going to have to sit for a while. And once it's done, it's done. But everything is, that's it. Everything's done. Go ahead and bring out what we're going to serve it on. Sa ponerlo así, ¿no? There we go. And I'll also serve up a glass of ice of sweet tea. Paper cup. Let me bring out my plastic cup. This is tea here. That's tea. Qué bueno. Look at what I'm Okay. Now that is good tea. Excuse me. Let me read y'all's comments really quick. Back over here. Okay. So, while we're waiting for everything to come out, okay, let's go ahead and read some comments, if any. Let's ver. A ver cómo estamos. Oh, we're at 8%. Oops. We're at an hour and 59 minutes. We're at 8% on my phone. I didn't realize that we were that low on my phone. Okay, we're at 7. All right. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm gonna turn y'all around here and put y'all on the other side so I can have room. So I can have this phone charged. So bear with me for just 1 minute, y'all. Excuse the mess in this kitchen. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, we are down to 5, but let me go ahead and plug y'all in. There we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. There we go. Problem solved. All right. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys taking y'all's time to watch me, especially those in California. We have just hit the 2-hour mark, so thank you, thank you, thank you. We're at 2 minutes on everything. Alrighty. What did I do with... Alright, most of the stuff is gonna come out, okay? So I'm gonna show y'all bit by bit what's gonna come out of the oven. Excuse me. Let this sit for 10. We're gonna let the casserole sit for 10 minutes. Okay. Now I gotta go back and get my magnifying glass. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and take out everything that came out that's coming out here. Okay. These rolls are done. As you can see. These rolls are done. So these are done. These are going to come up. Let me put these here. Alright. And the next thing that's done is the green bean casserole. Because that one, that's 10 minutes. So we're going ahead and everything's done. Okay. Alright, everything's done, guys. So we're going to go ahead and start serving ourselves up here. Let me bring my magnifying glass back over here. $1.40. Alrighty, can you see? Oy, oy, oy. Alright. We are at 2 and we were at 4. Thanks, guys. Who all is in here? I want to know. We were at 206. Alright, alright guys, well yes, like I said, welcome to my kitchen. You know, this is a late stream here, like one of the latest I've ever done because of time, but I do want to again thank each and every one of you for, of course, tuning in. We are not done, we are almost done, but we just gotta wait for the casserole to set before I can actually serve it up. But I do want to apologize for not doing consistent shows on this channel. You guys know the Home Cooked Foodcast. I am known for doing that, and I keep promising y'all that we're going to be doing a show. Well, unfortunately, one of my co-hosts is, of course, extremely busy pretty much every Saturday. So we're going to probably have to go back to pre-recorded content for Saturday. I wanted to try a live stream, but he's busy all the time on Saturdays. And then Sundays is, of course, my cooking stream. So probably going to have to switch back to pre-recorded. Eventually, we hopefully will have a returning member come back. Uh, Lord willing, all goes well. Um, so pretty excited about that. We were supposed to talk about food banks this past weekend, but because of the fact that I just did not have the help that I needed, I couldn't do the show. And but I just want to say that we may actually pick up on that tomorrow night. Uh, because it's a very deep subject. Hunger. This is Hunger Awareness Month, especially right now. We are still under a pandemic. Many people are still without jobs, and of course, some people have families that they have to feed. So you could imagine how difficult it is for people to even make ends meet, and sometimes people are still struggling to look for work. Especially those that did have COVID. Unfortunately, some of them did survive, but some weren't really that lucky to fully recover. COVID, unfortunately, has left either a um, has either left an emotional or even physical um, ailment on many people. People that used to be able to walk and do everyday things. This disease has really, some of them have actually ended up being disabled because of the virus. And that is a true thing. I've heard and seen stories about people that have ended up becoming disabled because of COVID-19. And unfortunately, those that did survive fully do have, some might have lifelong lasting side effects. Um, and plus, those that did survive might have either lost a job or are currently looking for work. So you could imagine what many are going through. Even those that are vaccinated, some people are still getting the virus. Just a lot of things. So the food banks are a really good, helpful source when you need that important element in your everyday life. You can live, you know, you can live without your cell phone. You can live, without like all this, these apps and technologies, but food, you cannot live without food, okay? Because food is the important source that keeps many of us growing. Um, in fact, we do not actually stop growing until the day we die. As we continue to age, our features do change over time, but that means we are still growing. And um, that's one thing that I want to address to everybody. And also, too, I wanted to also mention that the live stream that I did last Sunday, I got to meet David Wells. Of course, you guys know him on YouTube as David Wells. I forgot the rest of his channel. Sorry, David. But he, I met him. I met him in person at Culver's, a local Culver's here, and it was an amazing experience. That's why I had live streamed a very special edition of Lenin's Meal for that. Unfortunately, I must have deleted the stream by accident, and I do apologize to each and every one of you, as well as David. I apologize, David. Um, that was not my intention to do that. I had meant to put the stream up, but it was a great experience meeting him. He is the coolest person ever. The same person you see on YouTube. He is the same genuine, amazing person in real life, and that I am very grateful for that. And if you are a local YouTuber here, I have yet to meet another person here, but hopefully that goes well soon. Um, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you, and thank you, David, for just being a great friend and continuing to be awesome. It was fun meeting you, and many more encounters to come. But yes, um, we will actually do a special stream tomorrow. I want to see if I can get the group together. We're going to talk about what we're thankful for, and I'm going to try to record a recipe for y'all tomorrow to get it out to y'all Wednesday. Kids, hope you guys have a great week. I know many of the schools are off for the entire week. I remember once when we had the entire week off. It was fun. I have to work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But yeah, that I just wanted to come on here and just address a couple of things. Like I said, no pumpkin pie because I got to make it. No sweet potato casserole because just didn't want to do it this year. I had pretty much everything done. That's why this live stream is half the time I usually do my live streams, okay, in the past years. Last year we did the turkey burgers. This year we did the turkey loaf. So I am very thankful for each and every one of you guys. 336 subscribers and counting, and it means so much that each and every one of you take the time to watch my content, share my content, even if it's just like a live stream or a recipe or a random video. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys for following me on TikTok as well. We are almost at 460 followers on my TikTok page. Thank you, everybody. We're almost at 500, and we're going to push it to 1,000 from there. So continue being supportive, and please be careful and be safe, y'all. Now we're going to go back to regular programming. I don't want to keep babbling on forever. But we're going to go ahead and go back to regular programming. Here, let me go ahead and turn this around. We're going to get this to work. There we go. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and start serving up some stuff, okay? All right, so first, we are going to serve up the turkey loaf. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get some of the turkey loaf here. All right. Here's one piece. Oh, you know what? I don't think I want to put my food on top of the gloves. All right, I'll pick that up. Okay. There's one piece of turkey loaf. And then we're going to do another piece of turkey loaf. If you want to see the entire process, it will be in the replay. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put this over here. Like that. Okay. Good? We're going to serve up the mashed potatoes. Serve up some mashed potatoes here. Some stuffing, some green bean casserole, and está. We'll also do, some gravy. Do some gravy on the meatloaf, some gravy on the mashed potatoes here. This is turkey gravy. Okay. We're going to get some stuffing. Set on the burner for a while, so it'll dry here. I grab some stuffing here, put some right there at the very center. Okay. Could have gone away with a little bit less. Some green bean casserole. I actually have to go over there. Put it. Bear with me. Okay, and a roll. Right aquí. And we're gonna finally put on. Remember you thought. And some tea. Bye-bye. Put the cranberry sauce. Aquí. And some iced tea. Bye-bye. Okay. And just like that, And just like that, here's the thankful dinner. All done, you guys. Let me go ahead and show you what we did. Um, this is turkey loaf. This is 2 pounds of turkey, along with 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 eggs, half a cup of buttery crackers in place of oatmeal, but you can use oatmeal or rolled oats. No, 3/4 of a cup, excuse me, of the dry stuff, oatmeal or rolled oats, but I used buttery crackers crushed up, soaked in 1/2 cup of milk for 15 minutes. Okay, then we added 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon each of onion and garlic powder, a quarter teaspoon, half a teaspoon of ground black pepper, a quarter to half a cup of fine breadcrumbs. We'll add it to half. If anything, 1 tablespoon of onion flakes. Mixed it all together with 2 eggs and half a bell pepper and 1 chopped small onion. Then formed it into a loaf, put it into the oven at 375 for 30 minutes. Made the sauce with a quarter cup of ketchup, 1 teaspoon of mustard, and 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. I did not cover it, but make sure you cover the turkey loaf before you put it in the oven. For the first half hour, you add the sauce before you cover it and put it in the oven. I forgot to mention that. Then you uncover, you take it out, you put the second half of the sauce on, put it back in the oven at 375 for 30 more minutes. Then you bring it out and you check the internal temp. You let it sit for 15 minutes, and then you cut into it, and this is what you get. This has some turkey gravy, which is 1 cup of water with the gravy pouch. You stir it together, cook it over medium heat until it starts to come to a boil. Reduce the heat to simmer. Simmer it for 1 minute while stirring constantly, and there you go. Mashed potatoes. These are mashed potatoes that I had in the freezer from a long time ago, but these are still good. I heated it frozen over medium-low heat until they were completely thawed, and put it on warm after they were done. They came out nice and beautiful. Stuffing. This is 1.5 cups of water with a quarter to a stick of butter. Brought that to a boil. Added first half of the stuffing mix. Stirred it until it came to a simmer. Then added the second half. Stirred it again. And then covered it and let it sit for 5 minutes. But I actually let it sit a little longer until everything was done. This is a green bean casserole. This is the French's, this is the Campbell's, this is the French's green bean casserole. But I use different things. Still same method. 2 cans of cut green beans, drained. 3/4 of a cup of milk. 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. 1 10.5 or 7.5 ounce can of cream of mushroom soup. You mix the liquids together and you add it to the green beans that are drained, along with 2/3 cup of French fried onions. Then you stir it up, add it to a 1.5 quart baking dish. Bake it at 350 for 35 minutes. Uncover for 15, then at the 20-minute mark, you cover it up and you cook it for the last 20 minutes. Then you bring it out and you let it sit for 10 minutes before you serve. Okay, cranberry sauce is the canned cranberry stuff. Nothing special. And the roll are frozen yeast rolls in a bag. You get the desired number of rolls. You put it on a baking sheet along with some melted butter. You spread the melting butter on the top, and then you bake it at the same temp as the green bean casserole for 10 minutes, and this is what you get, along with some tea that I made earlier yesterday. And guys, there is your Thanksgiving dinner. Another alternative other than the big old bird. And I want to thank you guys for watching and subscribing and following me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Lenin's Kitchen. I also have a Snapchat at Lenin's Kitchen. Just find me there. Haven't posted, but hopefully I can do that soon. And guys, with that all being said, thank you very much for watching and staying up with me. It is almost 2 a.m. I'm going to go ahead and dig in. And guys, hope everybody has a great and happy and safe Thanksgiving. Let's all be thankful for another day of life. Thank the Lord for giving us another day of life. And also be thankful for our family and friends that we all should cherish, especially during these tough times. Thank you everybody so much for watching my live stream. I'm Lenin from Lenin's Kitchen saying have a happy and safe Thanksgiving holiday as well as Black Friday. Please be careful, be safe, wear your mask, social distance, sanitize. If you haven't already gotten the booster, get the booster shot and all that good stuff. With all being said, I make cooking easy. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Bye guys, and have a great rest of your Saturday and Sunday. Let me see. Where I put my thing at so I can nope. Okay, all right. Hold on guys, I'm trying to look for